Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome to our week 1 matchup with the UPL. I was going to do a team builder for this week, but I decided not to. If you guys do want to see team builders, let me know down below in the comments. Right now, I'm just going to do the battles, but if you want to see team builders, let me know. Also, if you want to see live commentaries, let me know about that as well. I recorded a live commentary for this match, but I didn't think it, turned out too well. So I decided to do a post-com. Next week, I'm going to try to do a live commentary, and then you guys can tell me which one you like between the two. But this is our team this week. I made a different layout. I figured I'd rather match the color scheme of our logo. So we've got the red and brown going on with our Chicago Bibarels up against the Tampa Bay Togetics. We're taking on Mandy the Turtle, who actually is the owner of the league. So pretty scary match against her today. I'm bringing a Choice Scarfed Infernape. It's got enough speed to outspeed Choice Scarfed Jirachi, 300 speed exactly. So it hits 450 with the Choice Scarf. We're also, and I think it's running like Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Thunder Punch for the Pre-Marina, and I forget my last move. Actually don't remember. But that's our Infernape. Then we've got our Vaporeon with Wish, Protect, Baton Pass, Scald. Really just a mixed defensive Vaporeon, max HP, like 156 SpDef, I think, and then 100 defense. We've got a physically defensive Cofagrigus with Trick Room, Hex, Toxic Spikes, and Pain Split. It's meant to just break down walls, I think, and just, I mean, that's really what the point of it was just the Hex, break down walls, get up Toxic Spikes. She did bring the Mega Beedrill, so it can absorb my Toxic Spikes, but Cofagrigus was just meant to really take on her offensive threats, and also block spinning from Donphan, because Donphan was actually her only way to get rid of hazards. We brought Mega Glalie, a super offensive Mega Glalie, not too much speed, just enough speed to outspeed max speed Pre-Marina, but Earthquake, Frustration, Freeze Dry, and I had Ice Shard, and last second I switched Ice Shard out for Iron Head. Probably should have kept the Ice Shard, but that's Mega Glalie right there. We got Klefki, our Alicia Keys right here, and this is a team player right here. Klefki with Spikes, Thunder Wave, Dazzling Gleam, and Switcheroo, and we actually have Choice Specs on the Klefki. Now I wanted to get the Choice Specs onto the Donphan as soon as possible, so that it can't get up rocks very easily, and it can't Rapid Spin very easily. So that was my plan for Klefki. And then we've got Gliscor with our Malfoy, the Gliscor Scorpius Malfoy, with Stealth Rocks, Defog, Earthquake, and Knockoff. And I originally had Toxic Orb on it, and then last second I switched it for Yashi Berry because I was really afraid of Hidden Power Ice Jolteon. She didn't even bring the Jolteon, so that's the thing. She also had Tangrowth, which she didn't bring, which would have been kind of scary with the Regenerator and everything. She didn't bring Kyurem, which I thought maybe could have came. Sneasel she didn't bring, which is really nice because Sneasel did do a lot to my team. And then her last Pokemon escapes me. I can't remember what it was, but this is her team: the Pre-Marina, the Tornadoes, Donphan, Jirachi, Entei, and Mega Beedrill. Her Z-move users were Tornadus, Jirachi, and Entei, so she brought all three of them. I didn't know which one had a Z-move or if none of them had a Z-move, but I was assuming it was the Tornadus or the Jirachi because you usually see Banded Entei. But yeah, we're going to get into this match right here, so let me just hit play. I have to actually make it normal, but there we go. She sends out Zanzibar, the Donphan. I go out with Alicia Keys, and right off the bat, first turn, we're going to switcheroo our Choice Specs onto that Donphan. Cripple it so much that it's going to be so hard for it to really take us on. It's going to do a good amount of damage to us. That does show that it's not offensive in any way, though. Had no Adamant, no max attack or anything like that. We're going to get the free switch out into our Gliscor here to get up the rocks, which is really nice. We're going to get up our Stealth Rocks right here. And then I'm just going to switch out into our Vaporeon to take whatever this thing wants to go for. It's going to go for a U-turn, so that's unfortunate. We could have stayed in there and pressured whatever came in next. But the Pre-Marina comes in here, and I'm designed to take on Pre-Marina. I'm going to protect just to see if it has Energy Ball, and of course, she does have Energy Ball, so I'm assuming she specs, and so I'm going to actually go and Wish right here. I know I can take a Specs Energy Ball. She actually predicts me to switch out into Infernape, I'm assuming, and so I get a nice play right there. I'm going to go heal up Klefki. Klefki is really important in this match. I know it can take an Energy Ball, and we're going to take that, and we're going to heal up almost a full, which is really nice. Klefki is really important in this match, and I think right here I'm just going to set up some spikes. Actually goes out into Entei. Entei's a really scary Pokemon to my team, especially Banded Entei. So we're going to set up a layer of spikes right here, get up the full, and I'm going to switch out into Vaporeon right now. It's really my only thing to take a Flare Blitz from this. It goes for Sacred Fire, 36% and it gets the burn. If it didn't get the burn, we would have been able to protect ourselves up to 45 and then wish protect. Unfortunately, it got the burn. I don't know if it's 100% with Entei. I think it's 60% chance to burn. So she gets a nice burn right there. Takes down our Vaporeon. Now we have no more wish passing. I'm going to go out into Malfoy and Earthquake just to try to take down the Entei. Donphan's going to take the damage right here. I get a free switch in the Coffagrigus every time Donphan comes in, especially if she wants to go for Rapid Spin. And now the Donphan has to switch out, so I'm going to go for a layer of Toxic Spikes right here. Primarina actually comes in, so it's really nice to get that hazard damage on it. We're going to go for Toxic Spikes, so now we have all three things of hazards up. We're going to go out in the Klefki. I really could take anything that this thing went for. If it goes for 2 Scalds, that's kind of bad. It's going to do around 90% to me. But I go for the Thunder Wave. I didn't know how fast this was. I didn't realize that my Vaporeon outsped it earlier in the game. So I wanted to paralyze it just so I knew I could outspeed it with Dazzling Gleam. We see that this is Assault Vest actually. So that's unfortunate. We only did about 12%. And we get burnt on the Scald. It's going to take us down to 1%. It was a critical hit. That's really unfortunate for us. So I just figured might as well get my last layer of spikes up right here. She has no way to really get rid of it as long as I have Coffagrigus still. And we're going to go out into Tarzan. So at this point, she knows I have the Thunder Punch. She's going to switch out in the Donphan. I probably could have made a smart play right here and just went for like Flare Blitz or Close Combat. But I went for the Thunder Punch. I didn't want to risk it. Primarina was just such a big threat to my team. And like I said, if Donphan comes in, I just go into Coffagrigus every time. She's going to try to Rapid Spin once more. And of course, we are going to block it because we are a Ghost type. Zanzibar is going to go down to that Toxic Poison, or to the Toxic Spikes Poison. So Coffagrigus actually gets a kill right there. We're going to take the Moonblast here, and I'm going to go for Trick Room right here. I ran Trick Room maybe for Mega Glalie if things were looking a little bit bad. We're going to Hex. We're actually going to kill the Primarina, which is really nice. Picking up 2 kills now for Coffagrigus. Her switch in to Coffagrigus is apparently Entei. I would have probably gone Mega Beedrill just to get rid of that Toxic Spike, but she's going to let Entei go down to a Hex, which is really nice. Maybe she thought Entei could take a hit, or I don't really know. Maybe Extreme Speed, but obviously I'm a Ghost type. She absorbs the Toxic Spike right here. At 59%, I can 2-hit KO with Hex, so that's what we're going to do as she goes for the knockoff. So we're going to lose our leftovers right here. Maybe it would have been a smart play to go out into Infernape right there, but we had Trick Room up, so we would have been slower than Mega Beedrill. So we're going to Hex right here. We're going to kill the Beedrill, and the Trick Room is now gone. So unfortunately, that's it for Coffagrigus. Just 4 kills in this match. I wanted to maybe preserve it, but there was no way I was going to live a hit from anything else. We're going to go out into Mega Glalie right here to pressure this thing. I'm going to go for the Frustration. I probably should have gone for the Earthquake knowing it was going to switch out, but that's okay. We go for the Frustration, and now we're going to have to take an Iron Head to the face from this Jirachi. We live it because I'm max HP, or close to max HP, and we get Earthquake. We don't get flinched by the Iron Head, luckily. And she's going to send out Tornadus. At this point, I thought I won the game because I had Choice Scarf Infernape. I'm like, alright, this game's over. Choice Scarf Infernape comes in, kills this thing, and to my surprise, this thing is actually Choice Scarf. So it didn't really cross my mind. I thought it was a Z move, and Gliscor is our last Pokemon to take this on. Now, Gliscor is somewhat defensive, so we're going to go for knockoff right here, and this is really important. Let me try to pause it. Okay, we're going to go for knockoff here. That means we knocked off the Choice Scarf. We're still slower, but that means that Mandy can now go for any move that she has. We can live any hit, like we can live an Air Slash. There's a 10% chance for it to flinch us, so there's that. Or there's a 30% chance for Air Slash to flinch us, so there's that. If she wants to go for the flinch. But she might have another move for our Malfoy right here. So we're just going to click knockoff again and hope we can live a hit. She goes for the Hidden Power. It's Hidden Power Ice. We have the Yachi Berry, takes us down to 7%, and we win this game by going for knockoff and killing the Tornadus. Now, there were a lot of different moves that could have changed the tide of this battle. If she went for Stealth Rocks with her Donphan when I switched into Coffagrigus one of those times, that could have helped. If I didn't get crit on Klefki, I would have had Klefki around. I could have gotten rid of Rocks maybe with our Gliscor because it had Defog, but then I would have gotten rid of all my hazards on the other side. I think if she had gotten Rocks up, I would have played a lot more carefully with Mega Glalie. But yeah, a lot of different things that could have changed the tide of that battle. We live on 7% though, and we actually pick up the 1-0 victory. So it was a really close match to Mandy. It was a really great match. I had a lot of fun battling, and it could have gone either way there at the end. And luckily that Yachi Berry saved our lives. So that last second decision to put Yachi Berry instead of Toxic Orb was really clutch. And yeah, we're able to actually win this game. So that's pretty awesome. First week of the season, we win 1-0, and Malfoy, our Gliscor, sitting there, the shiny Gliscor, with the victory. So hopefully, guys, did all enjoy this match. I think next week we face the Manchester Bibarels, and Dark has a really crazy good team. So he has like Kieran Black and Zapdos and Nihilego, so it's a really tough team to deal with. So I'm going to be prepping for that game, but hopefully you guys did all enjoy this one. We get the week 1 victory, so that's pretty awesome. But that's going to do it for this video, so hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'm out for now. Peace.